Hello, my name is Reva Kumar. I'm a freshman in high school, and a little bit about myself is that I like to stay involved in a lot of clubs in my school and also extracurriculars. Um, I've been playing piano since I was 6, which I'm very passionate about. I also play tennis for my school's team, and I'm in several academic clubs with my school. Um, my passion for science was really started when I participated in the Science Olympiad Club. That started in 3rd grade, so when I was in elementary school. With this club, I was exposed to a bunch of different fields of science, and I was able to really see what I liked and what I didn't like. Um, and so, with this, that really inspired me to jump into the science and engineering fairs. So, this past year was my first with this particular science fair. And I can say that it was pretty stressful being the first time that I was doing this, since it was an experience that I've never had really experienced before. Um, for example, in judging for my project, I was a little stressed out since the judges were experts and everything, but they asked really good questions, and that's something that I really like about this program. Um, for this past year, I did a project in which I looked at how UV radiation affected yeast cells. So with that project, I started out at the regional fair and then I continued on into the state fair. And I can say that the program was overall very well run, and I was able to understand what to do at all times, and it wasn't really confusing. Right now, I'm really testing the waters and seeing what I like to do. Of course, I've already looked at science, and I'm uh, going to participate in the science and engineering fair for the few years that I have left in high school. And beyond that, I want to look at more things like leadership, for example, that's just separated from science. And because of this, because of my interest in science, I see myself in the future really looking at particularly microbiology or biochemistry. And I want to also tie in computer science into that because that's also something that I'm interested in, specifically with the world becoming more um, computer science based. So I don't have a definitive plan, but that's something that I plan to look at in the future. And with my experience in the science fair, I'd like to give a piece of advice to anyone who's starting out, who may be young and may not know exactly what the science and engineering fair is about. And that is to never give up and to always stay persistent with your ideas. Because if you're passionate about something and if you have a curiosity for a field of science, sometimes it can seem impossible to actually solve the issues that you are passionate about. But if you stay resilient and you never give up, you can actually accomplish some pretty big things with whatever passion that you may have.